Well, hey, you all. Welcome back. I'm Joanna with My Appalachian Life, and we're back in the kitchen downstairs today. And boy, were we surprised when we got up this morning with snow on the ground. I didn't know they were predicting any snow, and I don't think they did. They were calling for snow flurries, but we had maybe a quarter inch. The ground was covered. You didn't see any green grass anywhere, and it was so cold. Our road was complete solid sheet of ice. I'll talk right here in a minute. But when the workers got here this morning, one of them slid off the road into a ditch on our road, but he was able to get out, and he didn't do any damage to his vehicle or anything. But they said other people going out were just crawling because the road was so icy. But it warmed up to, I think, 34 today, and it's about 4:30 right now, and the temperature is 30 degrees, so it's going back down. It's supposed to be 20 degrees low for the night. But I knew it was going to get cold. I just didn't know we were going to wake up to this snow. And I think our area was the only one that had snow. I don't think anyone in the neighboring counties or east of us, west or east of us, had any snow. So what a surprise. But I had planned today to make a pot of vegetable beef soup because I knew it was getting cold, and that just sounded good to me after all the turkeys and hams that we had through the Christmas season. But the workers were upstairs and down here today putting in more lighting. I had these eyeball lights down here and decided to take those out and just put the flush recessed lighting in. Plus he put an extra light over here in the kitchen to give me more light in the kitchen so I could see better. So that worked out good. And the cabinets, the new kitchen cabinets, are going to be delivered in the morning. So I'm so excited to get those up. The downside to that is these are just the cabinets, the uppers and the lowers, and the actual island won't be here till late January, early February. So I have to wait until then to actually get the countertops put on. So anyway, we're making progress, and I will do a video later and show you what it's looking like upstairs. They got the master bathtub in, and I think the sheetrock in above it, and they'll be putting the surround around it. Hopefully they'll get that done by the end of the week. I don't think they're going to work New Year's Day, but they do plan to work Friday after New Year's. But instead, I didn't get the soup made, so I looked in my refrigerator to see what I had. And I had some homemade pizza crust in the freezer, so I let that thaw, and I've put it in this cast iron pizza pan. And to get it filled out, I had to press it out pretty thin. And I'm getting ready to put it in the oven just to pre-bake it a little bit before I put all the toppings on it. So let me go ahead and do that. I've got the oven preheated to 400 degrees. And I just set, since it's so thin, I just set the timer for 7 minutes on that. So I had some leftover, just a little bit of the smoked peppered turkey. I have some leftover bacon to put on it for the meats. And I do have some pepperoni in the fridge if I need to add more meat. I had a green pepper in there. I have some little mozzarella balls, some cheddar cheese and pizza style cheese. I have the whipped cream cheese and the Sweet Baby Ray's garlic buffalo sauce. So I think that will make a good, I've got an onion too. I'm going to slice up an onion. So I think that will make a good pizza for tonight. And I also had about half of this salad left that I bought at our local grocery store over the weekend. So I'll have pizza and salad for supper tonight. So New Year's is upon us. So I don't ever celebrate New Year's Eve. Never have really. Maybe when I was younger and a bunch of friends would get together, but I just don't like staying up till midnight for what? To blow a whistle and say Happy New Year. I can do that when I get up in the morning on New Year's Day. But Joe and I never did really celebrate New Year's Eve. But hope you all do, whatever you do, have a good one. Some people get together and have a big meal again, and I'm just about mealed out, so I've got to get back on good, healthy food and lose the weight that I've gained over the holidays. And I'm sure some of you are in the same boat that I am. And I'm really telling myself I need to get back to the gym because I can tell how weak I'm getting in my legs. So I really need to focus on that. So once the workers get to a point where most of their job is done and we're just waiting on the island, I think I will start back to the gym. So anyway, when this pizza comes out, I will come back and we'll get it loaded up with the toppings. Okay, I've taken the pizza crust out of the oven. I didn't want to completely bake it, but I just wanted to get it a little head start before I put the sauces on it because I didn't want it to make it soggy. So I'm going to start with the whipped cream cheese. In this, I just got the generic brand of the whipped cream cheese. That should be pretty easy to spread since the crust is hot. I normally have been making this on my Ninja wood fire grill, and it is so delicious smoked on that Ninja wood fire grill, but it's too cold to get outside today and smoke a pizza, so I'm just doing it in the oven. Okay, I think that's good. Evenly spread. And now I'm going to put some buffalo sauce on it. Sweet Baby Ray's garlic buffalo wing sauce. Don't want it to put too much. Now let's spread that all over. And I'm going to put some cheese here on the bottom. And put the pizza style finely shredded cheese. Then I'll add my meats, and I have the bacon and turkey chopped up already, so I'm just going to sprinkle that all over it. And I've got some green pepper. I love green pepper, so I'm just gonna, I chopped up half of that green pepper. I'm gonna use it all. And some red onion. And get a clean spoon because I want to add some of this bacon jam on it. This stuff is so good on a pizza. Just put little dollops around. Like for each piece, we'll get a little bit of bite of that sweet bacon jam. And now I'm going to put this mozzarella. I just had the little snack packs of the mozzarella balls. There's 3 in a pack, so I'm just going to set them around. One in the middle. And then I'm going to put some more cheese on top. I had this cheddar cheese, but I think I'll just stick with the pizza blend. Cheese makes everything better. What more would you want when you got bacon and cheese? Yum. Alright, I'm going to put this in the oven and let it bake probably 10 to 12 minutes. But I'll check it. So I'll be back later. Well, while the pizza's in the oven, I thought I'd come upstairs real quick just to give you a brief tour. The kitchen, they've been working on and adding new outlets today. And they've added this one here because I'm putting countertops on this wall where we didn't have any. And they've added the connection for the refrigerator over here. And I think that's about all they've done in here today. But a pantry is going to go there where the refrigerator was, the stove and hood, and then the sink and dishwasher, the refrigerator, and then more counter space here. So Mercy has been up here all day long. I've checked on her a couple of times. The living room is still the same as last time. And she's been laying on the bed. Mercy, are you still in here? I see some ears over there on the other side of the bed. Okay, girl, you need to come downstairs and use your litter box and eat your supper. Okay? Come on. Come on, kitty. And I'll go in here and see what he did with the bathtub, if I can get in here. I'm watching where I walk here. Stepping over things. I've got to take this vanity out because it's too low. I'm going to get a new one, higher one. Okay, so the tub is in and the sheetrock is up. They don't like much more having that finished. So that'll be good. My farmhouse sink was delivered just a little while ago, so yep, still a sink. Great. Scott posted a list of things they still have to do and told me to add any little things that I can think of they need to do before they leave. So I've added about 3 or 4 things on there. The pizza just came out of the oven. I baked it for 12 minutes. And I think it's good and done. And I've got my salad over here. I think I'm just going to eat it out of this tray instead of putting it on a plate. And I don't have a pizza cutter for the pizza, so I've got my bench scraper and a good sharp knife to cut it with. So as soon as it cools a bit, I'll cut a piece and eat it. Okay, so I'm about to eat my piece of pizza and salad. I got water to drink, and it smells wonderful. Look at all those good toppings on that pizza. What are you all using your leftovers to make? Leave a comment below and give me some ideas for next year when I have leftover turkey or ham or or things like I used in this pizza. I had leftover turkey and some leftover bacon. So I'm going to dig in. It'll be good, y'all. Really, really good. It's hitting the spot. Well, happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I'm just finishing up my cup of mushroom coffee for the day. And it's been a nice sunny day outside, but it's like 42 degrees. And it's right now about 4 o'clock, and I think I just heard the workers leave upstairs. So they have been so busy working, but we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And the cabinets were delivered today. Yay! They don't have them up, but they are here. So they've been working on the bathroom and putting in some extra outlets for the kitchen and dimmer switches for the living room. I think they're going to plan on putting the cabinets up next week and maybe having everything finished that they have to do until the island arrives. And it doesn't come till the end of January or 1st of February. So maybe in between that time, I can go up and start cleaning and trying to get things put back in place. But right now, I'm going to go upstairs and see what they've done today. I need to run out to the grocery store real quick. I'm out of my blackberry tea and I'm craving it. So I'm going to get that and some salad. It doesn't pay me to buy the stuff to make salad to keep here at home because it's just me and it goes bad before I can eat it all. So I just go get a small pre-made salad. So that's what I'm going to do. And maybe some cabbage. I was thinking about making the vegetable beef soup for tomorrow, New Year's Day. But, you know, New Year's, you've got to have your black-eyed peas. Now, I don't do the greens, but I may fix some of the pink-eyed purple hull peas that I planted in the garden this year. Pan of cornbread and some fried cabbage. That's what I might make for tomorrow. So I need to get a good head of cabbage. Anyway, let's go upstairs and see what's been done today. The workers are on their way out this evening. They worked hard today, but they get a day off tomorrow for New Year's Day.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. See you next year.
Most definitely.
So here are the cabinets. You can't tell much about them, but these are the upper and lower cabinets. Here's one. They're the mission style and kind of the creamy antique white color, soft close. Now I've got to pick out the hardware for them, and I need to pick out backsplash. But I was waiting until I get the cabinets up and the island and the hood, because it's a different color, to try to decide what backsplash to get. So he's put in extra outlets here today to go above the counters. This is going to be the bathtub and shower surround, and I really like that. It's kind of a marbly look, and it's nice and thick. I think he said he got this from Home Depot. We were going to get it from Lowe's. It was a cheaper price, but it's very, very thin, he said. So he felt like we would do better with this. Can you see Mercy? I'll turn the light on. Mercy, were you under the bed? I came looking for you earlier. Mercy. I kept her downstairs, locked up in the den with me, but she got to where she was crying really bad. She wanted to come up here, so I just let her. She likes hanging out with the guy. All right, they got the sheetrock up for the bath and shower. It looks so much better than that alcove one, and the tub is actually wider too. That is wonderful. And in every bathroom, he's putting up the new light and vent. This is a LED light. And I feel like I'm so updated. This one has Bluetooth in it. So it will connect to your phone, and whatever you want to listen to from your phone, it has speakers in there. So this morning I listened to David Jeremiah when I was getting ready in the bathroom downstairs, and it was so nice. The neighborhood fireworks have begun.